Hello! Welcome back. Today is Merry Mentor Day, and it's one of my favorites. It's the day that we tell a story about someone who we know who loves Christmas and helps us love Christmas right back. And I am going to go with a specific story this year. Sometimes I do kind of a general feeling of this person really inspires me to love Christmas because of all of the million following things. And it's kind of a long list of all the different ways that they help me love Christmas or that I've enjoyed having Christmas with them. This time I'm going to do one specific thing. And when this happened the other day, I thought, oh, that's it. That's where that's going to go. So it's this photo, which you might have seen. I posted on Instagram the other day. And this happened just this past Sunday. We were on our way home and we were at the bus stop, a bus stop that we stand at all the time. It's the bus we get if the trains aren't running, and on a Sunday sometimes they're not. And we were just standing there, and Wonder Boy turns and he says, "Mommy, what is that behind us?" "It's a really big truck." And I turned around and it wasn't just any really big truck. The Coca-Cola Holidays Are Coming truck was right behind the bus stop. And I would never have noticed it. The way you walk in, you wouldn't have seen that side unless you were going that direction. But he turned around and seen, and so I said, "Oh, do you want to go see it?" Now, he has no idea why why that's like iconic. He doesn't drink Coca-Cola. I don't think he's ever seen a Coca-Cola Holidays Are Coming advert. But when he saw it, he was like, "There's Father Christmas, huge on the side of the truck. That must be how Father Christmas gets around when he's not using his sleigh." Of course it is! Of course! So we walked up, and they said the wait was about 15 minutes, and I said, "Do you want to wait 15 minutes and have our pictures taken? We'll miss this bus, but we can get another bus later." And he said, "Well, yes!" So, I'm sorry, that's my Merry Mentor, isn't it? He has to be my Merry Mentor for that particular story. So I'm going to use this 4x6 photo. By the way, I chose this red background for him because it's got hidden Mickeys in it. Look, the circles line up so that you get little Mickeys, and he is, Mickey is his BFF, so I'm going to just keep it pretty simple here. Journaling space up here at the top. And then I have these trees, which I have cut just simple little tree shapes. I'm going to do something else with them on another day, but for now I'm going to use them on this page. And I'm going to do a little forest over here on the right-hand side. I think I can fit 3 there. And a smaller one. Yeah, and then this one, let's make this one a little different. Whoop. Turn over and have some pop dots on the back. And let's put that one on this side. And my journaling space here, and today is number 11. So I'm going to stamp my 11 green, because there's a lot of red going on there, and now that with the trees there's a fair amount of brown, but there's not very much green. And remember, I'm using a lot of green in this album, so I want to make sure that I don't miss anything out and have a day that's not green. Clearly, every day needs its green. Journaling's going to go in there. That's a point. Do I want to have any other words stamped on that sheet? I think for now, I'm going to leave that as it is. I want to use this tape again though. I'd quite like to find the end of it. Once I find the end, then I'm just going to run it at the bottom and the top of the page. Where are you hiding? You take this brown tape. Well, it's not brown, but it is more brown than the light golden one. So in my head, it is now the brown tape. And do that at the bottom of the photo, and this up here at the top of the journaling. Wrap this around to the back. Let's see about this little line. So it is still a triangle. 1, 2, 3. Right across there.
3 wise men looking at stars. 1 to Venus, 1 to Mars, 1 to a star, bright and new for the star like Christmas. Follow it to the left, follow it to the right, up, down, all around, sunny, sunny.
Pretty simple page. I'm going to be pretty liberal with some gold mist across the top half of the page here. And I've got journaling here and a little bit more down here that says what he's whispering in my ear, which was, are you really friends with Father Christmas? Yes, of course I am. Why would I not be? So yeah, that made me laugh. Also, it was kind of funny. I'm not journaling this part, but it made me laugh that these little selfie stations aren't true selfies. They have people there to take your photo on your own camera. You just pass your phone or your camera over. And I had my big camera with me, so I passed it over, and I wasn't sure what could happen, because sometimes you get somebody who's got a good eye, and sometimes you get somebody who focuses on anything except you. And there were 10 shots. 8 of them were focused on the van, and we're blurry. One of them was okay, just kind of standard. One of us is looking at the camera, and the other one is sort of looking at the camera, and it's not great, but we're in focus, and that's okay. And then at the very end, there was this one, and I was like, oh, well, that was worth all the blurry shots for sure. So I'm glad that I passed her my camera. Okay, thanks so much for watching this simple day. And by the way, tomorrow's gift wrap day, which is one of our fastest entries in the entire year. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, breathe. It's okay. Remember, there's no such thing as being behind, and also know that tomorrow you can basically stick a piece of wrapping paper in your album and you have ticked every box. It's totally doable. See you then. Bye-bye.